Do you like bugs? No? Too late! Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 biggest insects that are actually real. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we've considered only the biggest insects, so no spiders, centipedes, or scorpions, which all technically fall under other categories of classification. Number 10. The Hercules Beetle. You know, with a name like Hercules, this thing is not messing around. Small compared to a human, but mighty, the Hercules Beetle is incredibly strong for its size and able to lift objects much heavier than itself, up to 850 times its own body weight. The largest of the rhinoceros beetles, so named for their horns, Dynasty's Hercules can grow up to 6.7 inches in length. They use their horn-like pincers for everything from dominance displays to lifting and fighting. Talk about a serious multi-purpose facial appendage. Despite their size, however, they are surprisingly gentle and are non-aggressive. Good thing for us, right? Number 9. The Tarantula Hawk. What's scarier than a huge wasp? One that literally hunts tarantulas. Yes, their name might make them sound like a 1980s prog rock band, but these guys are the real deal. While they primarily use their toxic sting to take down those big, fuzzy, eight-legged nightmare makers, according to humans who've been stung, the pain is like nothing else and can be accompanied by up to 5 minutes of paralysis. At up to 2 inches in length, with a quarter-inch stinger, they are the largest wasp in the United States. One almost pities the arachnids they hunt. A tarantula hawk is the Brian Mills of the insect world, as in, very skilled. Number 8. The giant water bug.
Everybody, please get out of the water.
Found many places across the globe. In some regions, these creatures can grow up to 4.75 inches. We wish we could tell you they only inhabit the most remote wilderness, but sadly, no. In urban areas near water, they've been known to seek out light in street lamps, where they are commonly mistaken for less harmful insects like June bugs. While the latter might creep people out, they don't generally bite. Unfortunately, these little predators do. Also known as toe biters or alligator ticks, they strike their prey with speed and power.
Oh, Randy, calm down. You know there's no such thing as a toe biter.
Although generally more content to avoid humans, they won't hesitate to attack if startled or threatened. So, watch your step. Number 7. The Actaeon Beetle. Babies in the animal kingdom, they're always so cute. Oh, kill it with fire! That little horror show is actually the larva of the Actaeon Beetle, another type of rhinoceros beetle. While it may start off looking like an extra from an old Cronenberg film, despite their size and off-putting origins, they are gentle giants, also known as Megasoma actaeon, which totally sounds like a classic kaiju. They can reach 2.75 inches in width and roughly 4.75 inches in length. Thankfully, they seem to be on our side. Go on, give it a little pat on the back. Number 6. The Titan Beetle. Another aptly named insect, the Titan Beetle is arguably the biggest known beetle in the world, with the largest recorded specimen reaching a whopping 6.6 inches. While they are able to fly, their huge size impairs takeoff. Therefore, they have to climb and then launch themselves out of the trees to get going. In terms of self-preservation mechanisms, they rely on their powerful mandibles both defensively and to crush their prey. Found mainly in the rainforests of South America, they tend to keep to themselves. And quite frankly, we're happy with that arrangement. Number 5. The Goliath Beetle. Found in the tropical forests of Africa, these beetles may not be the biggest in terms of length, but with bulk and weight combined, they are considered one of the largest and heaviest bugs in the world, weighing up to 3.5 ounces at the larval stage. Like many insect species, and our other aforementioned beetles, they spend a lot of time in their pupal phase. And once they reach adulthood, they mate and, well, that's sort of it. The adults only live for around 3 months. But while they are around, they're actually rather cute little guys. Or should we say cute big guys? Number 4. Queen Alexandra's Birdwing. Had enough of the creepy crawlies? Okay, here's a palate cleanser. Meet the Queen Alexandra's Birdwing, the These beautiful butterflies are the largest in the world. While specifically the females of the species take the title for largest, the males, with their bright, vibrant coloring, are the more famous of the two. Found only in the Oro province of Papua New Guinea, the female Queen Alexandra can achieve a wingspan of nearly 10 inches. Given their beauty and size, both sexes are sought by collectors. But due to their endangered status, the buying and selling of QABs is 100% illegal.
Hurry up! Fly away!
Number 3. The Atlas Moth. You might be noticing a pattern with the names here, but if something is going to be named after a Greek titan who holds up the entire Earth, you bet it's gonna be big. The wingspan of the Atlas Moth reaches nearly 10 inches. In fact, this colossal creature allegedly served as the inspiration for Godzilla's flying foe, Mothra. The Atticus Atlas had long been thought of as the largest moth in the world in terms of surface area, but recent studies have posited that the title actually goes to the Hercules moth. Atlas versus Hercules for the title? We would watch that from a safe distance. Number 2. The Giant Weta. Science suggests that when a species, when secluded, for example on an island, will tend towards one of two evolutionary paths: dwarfism or gigantism. The island rule factors in resources, climate, etc. Well, there must have been an abundance of just about everything when it came to the Weta then. Their genus, Dinacrita, literally means terrible grasshopper. And we gotta agree with the Greeks on that one. Largely wiped out on mainland New Zealand, they've thrived on surrounding islands, growing up to nearly 4 inches, not including legs, and weighing on average about 1¼ ounces. However, a few notable ones have weighed in at twice that, at almost 2½ ounces. Before we unveil the big pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Despite its appearance, it isn't a pest. In fact, it's one of the most useful insects in the forest.
He must mate before the killing winter arrives.
The marauding bamboo giants enter the fortress.
Number 1. Giant stick insects.
You always cast me as the broom, the pole, the stick, a splinter.
You're a walking stick! It's funny!
Across the globe, one can theoretically find countless varieties of these bugs, but you'd have to spot them, and they do not make it easy. Should you notice one, be warned. They are huge and a little freaky. The longest on record, a new species, was found in 2016 in China, measuring a whopping 24.6 inches, but little is known about it. In Australia, however, a specimen of the Tenomorpha gargantua variety, named Lady Gargantuan, has given birth to a daughter that has grown to an impressive 22.25 inches. As for their odd appearance, it's evolutionary camouflage, and it seemingly works. Less than half a dozen female Tenomorpha gargantua have been found living in the wild.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.